violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Gang member charged with first-degree murder walked out of 201 Poplar, no bond required. And tonight, critics who say there is a revolving door at the county jail point to this case as a perfect example of what's wrong with the Shelby County criminal justice system.
See, guys? What did I say? Revolving door. They're letting these guys who shouldn't be on the streets back out with pretty much they don't have to do anything to get out. They just post bond. Some don't even get released with a bond. So it's a very tough situation, and this case has some relevancy to the music, to the hip hop culture, for those of you guys who don't think the music influences the crime going on in the community.
Action News 5's Joyce Peterson joins us live now to explain what happened. Joyce?
Joe, 26-year-old Gary Taylor was released on his own recognizance. That is despite a witness telling police they saw Taylor shoot and kill the victim.
Wow.
A witness so afraid of Taylor and Taylor's gang that Memphis police specifically mentioned the witness's full name is not included in the affidavit for the witness's protection. And yet another judicial commissioner, not a judge, a judicial commissioner has approved yet another bond that leaves so many in this community wondering, why do violent offenders keep getting out of the Shelby County Jail? Wednesday, December 21st, 660 Wells Avenue in North Memphis. Cops say the victim, Markeith Taylor, was shot and killed in a vacant lot. A witness positively identified.
And I believe I covered that Markeith Taylor story. And I remember that because I remember this picture. And I asked, should he have been throwing up gang signs with his son and introducing his young boy to gang culture? And it says Big Icy Gang on his hoodie. And this brother was gunned down, unfortunately. But what does that mean for his child? What does that mean for his son? Because he's going to want to grow up and be just like his pops, as you can see, throwing up gang signs at a very young age. It's not good.
Markeith Taylor was shot and killed in a vacant lot. A witness positively identified 26-year-old Gary Taylor as the alleged gunman. The court affidavit says Taylor is a known gang member who goes by the nickname Lil Gary. It also says due to the concern for the safety of the witness, the full name is being withheld. 10 days after the crime, Lil Gary was arrested. But then, one day later, he was released on his own recognizance. This Shelby County Pretrial Services bail setting form shows no bail for a known gang member charged with first-degree murder. The zero bond issued by Judicial Commissioner Robert Barber.
Woo! So Robert Barber approved the $0 amount bond, even though he wasn't even supposed to get a bond at all.
Taylor's release, just the latest in a dangerous trend in Shelby County courts, says Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland.
That's
This
crazy.
revolving door is like catch and release. Fishermen often do that. They'll catch and release. Police are catching and the courts are letting them go. That has to end.
Yeah. And we might start uncovering some agents within these court systems across these major cities, and they're specifically going to heavily populated black areas and letting people out, black and Hispanic rather, I should say, but they're letting everybody out on bonds, $0 bonds, no cash bonds. This is something that is the law of the land in Illinois now. A lot of these people in these courtrooms are plants, man. They really are. And it's so easy to plant people in specific cities, because if you know the right people, you're going to get hired. That's really just what it comes down to.
Of Gary Taylor's release, Mayor Strickland tells Action News 5, it is outrageous that a person charged with first-degree murder is so easily released from jail. This is yet another example of the revolving door at 201 Poplar, which puts us all at risk by releasing violent criminals back in the community and sends a signal to other offenders that there is little consequence to their violent actions. And this statement from Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy. The DA's office is aware of the inquiries surrounding the case of Gary Taylor, who's charged with first-degree murder and was recently released on his own recognizance. The DA's office played no role in the decision to release Mr. Taylor pending trial. However, we are monitoring the situation.
Wow.
Okay, and keep in mind that the DA's office, at the request of the NAACP, is still reviewing the case of the man who was charged with attacking a fellow golfer on December 3rd.
Wow. So you got the NAACP being thrown around in this conversation as well.
That attack so severe, the victim needed emergency brain surgery, and I'm told tonight is still hospitalized.
Dang.
The suspect received a low bond in that case, just $5,000.
Wow.
And is out of jail. Live in studio tonight, I'm Joyce Peterson. Joe, back over to you.
He was back in handcuffs and off to jail. This time without bond, as he faces a first-degree murder charge in the death last month of Markeith Taylor in North Memphis.
Every noise I hear, I'm thinking they coming at me. And they let this man go.
Markeith Taylor's mother, Decorah, told us Monday how scared she was that one of the men accused of killing her son was free. Now she's at ease after finding out all three suspects are in custody.
Wow.
Records show police arrested 26-year-old Gary Taylor, also known as Lil Gary, Thursday, but jail records show Saturday he was mistakenly released without bond. The Shelby County District Attorney's Office told Fox 13 they played no role in a decision to release Taylor. In a statement, the DA's office said, in part, per long-standing procedure, the Judicial Commissioner made an initial bond decision to set no bond. A process error resulted in Mr. Taylor's release. The matter never got to the point where a prosecutor was involved in the bond decision. One of the other two suspects charged with murder is Daniel Bates. We've learned he's a rapper known as Matt Critter, who signed with Gucci Mane's label in October.
There you have it. Daniel Bates, a man involved in a deletion of another black man. And he is having his career funded by Gucci Mane and I believe 300 Entertainment. He's being funded by these rapper / executives, which honestly, I just think that there's a small hat behind, Gucci's label and whatnot. But he deleted another black man. And he's in music videos being rewarded with women, money, jewelry, riches, fame. And y'all are telling me that the music has no influence on the crime in the community. These super rapping gremlins are on demon time.
Critter, who signed with Gucci Mane's label in October.
I thought that my client would have gotten a bond. It's alleged in the affidavit that he was there, but he wasn't the shooter. And when Gary Taylor got a bond, our bond, and he's alleged to be the shooter, I was optimistic that we would get a bond today, but we didn't.
Wow. I mean, I get it. He's trying to get the artist out, but man, why does Gucci always sign dudes who are literally going to jail? He signed in October and he's going to jail for the rest of his life now. Like, damn, Gucci knows how to pick them. He just keeps picking dudes who are 100% literally engulfed in the streets, like, completely. It's so weird how he's picking these guys when there's so many talented artists who aren't doing any street activity. Don't y'all think it's weird, or am I tripping? Pooh Icy's in jail. And I know he's had some other artists that were in jail. I can't think of it right now, but sheesh, man, it's crazy. Big Scar just passed away.
Bates attorney Arthur Horn says he was shocked his client did not get a reasonable bond.
We're trying to get him we want to get him out so he can work and fight this case from outside jail.
Wow.
The third suspect in the case is Danterio Owens. All three suspects will remain behind bars and are scheduled to be back in court on January 10th. Back to you.
And it's Fox 13 Sierra Jordan reporting downtown tonight. Thank you, Sierra.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your property.
Y'all tell me what they say.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
All right, guys. So as you can see, we are on Cam Critter's Instagram page, 1017 Menace, Big Icy Gang, which that other brother had on his hoodie, 700 CEO, whatever. He's signed to Gucci. Somebody's running his account for features, walkthrough, and interviews. Hit up Memphis 100 Unc and Nino 1017 best friend. We still handling all business. Critter said he love all his fans for real, for real. What the hell? This man is still trying to drop features behind walls fighting a murder. Like, this is insane, y'all. So Cam Critter, I guess he's dropping a mixtape. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. I don't really know what he got going on. I haven't heard any of his music. I'm not gonna lie, this outfit is tacky as hell. Why? But yeah, Cam Critter, y'all, on Instagram, clout it up. This is what the community supports. You know, sitting on the hood of a Maybach. I mean, it looks nice until you're facing charges that are gonna keep you in prison for the rest of your life. Y'all see the Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask. I mean, this guy's bad news, man. Bad news.
Give me $1. Burberry collar, I'm smashing the model. Whole CD blue, 100, bet she a swallow. I see my daddy said crack as a toddler. Yeah, 100,000 a week. Pop me.
He said his daddy sold crack as a toddler. Yeah, 100,000 a week. I'm not gonna lie. The song is riding.
I fuck with the sleep. Shit 17, icy gang on my teeth. Gotta keep 2 racks of more on my feet. You love that bitch, she horn for me. Million a month. I put your friend in a blunt. 302.
I put your friend in a blunt. That means that he's going to delete somebody that you love and dedicate a blunt of marijuana exotic, aka Zaza, to the friend that he deleted of yours. This is how we are discussing other brothers, other black men.
Scat pack do stunts. Pretty that hoe, she a munch. With switches and 72, we hunt. Bitch, I'm a boss, I ain't never been fronted. Yeah, I'm pulling walk in a punch. Ooh, she eat it up for lunch. Balenciaga, D-Glass Prada. When I
Balenciaga, you shout out Balenciaga, Molestiaga. So nobody cares. Nobody cares that they were using children in an inappropriate way to promote their brand. Nobody cares. It's just BDSM, you know, kindergarten.
broke thing, give me $1. Burberry collar, I'm smashing the model. Whole CD blue, 100, bet she a swallow. I see my daddy said crack is a toddler. Yeah, 100,000 a week.
I'm not gonna lie, the song was riding. God damn it. The song was riding. So obviously, you know, endorsing the vanity, which it is what it is. This is the culture now. This picture is this picture is an accident waiting to happen. And you see this woman right here. She feels 100% safe. She's having the time of her life. And they just don't understand. Well, they do understand the repercussions of being around that type of stuff. But like I said, they don't care. They're attracted to it. The sisters want the Pookie and Ray Ray's. Like, look, she got the baby hairs laid and all that stuff. She don't have to be there. But she wants to be there. She loves it there. With all the straps. I mean, this is an indictment right here. All they got to do is zoom in and superimpose the serial numbers and it's OV. But hey, high quality cameraman and a camera. You got multiple camera angles, funded by 1017. What do you know? Signed in October. Didn't have a post before then. Where is Gucci finding these dudes, man? Is he literally going on Pacer and just looking up people's cases? I'm trying to figure out. Like, who is this guy?
This motherfucker! If you're a day one Gucci fan, let me hear you say it's Gucci, bitch! Hey, listen, I need all my day one fans to welcome the newest member of 1017, Matt Critter, this motherfucker, straight out of Memphis.
Matt Critter. So, you know what? I actually think I may know how he was found. So, what I think is that, you know, they do these performances and whatnot. They do these performances where you pretty much pay to perform, but like they say, oh, well, some music executive is going to be at the performance, so make sure you do your best song and whatever. And a lot of it is a scam. But sometimes they do performances and it's a competition, so the best person wins. I went to something like that when I was coming up in the rap game, right? What was that joint called? I really don't remember what it was called, but they used to host shows in Atlanta, and I'm sure they do it in other cities, where you pay to perform, but if you win the competition, they like send you to another place where you can perform directly for some music executive. I don't know. But that's kind of how Gucci might be finding these artists, through these pay to perform. I don't even know what you could call it, concerts or whatever. Like sometimes they'll make you pay to perform at the strip club and then they won't let nobody perform. Sometimes they do let people perform, but like I said, sometimes it's a finesse, sometimes it isn't. Usually they're trying to get people to come to the club. So you invite people and they pay money to get it into the club. And then you pretty much are waiting to perform. And sometimes they'll let you perform, sometimes they won't. Most of the time it is a scam, but I don't know. It's like music, like the community music industry politics, where the promoter will promote this artist is performing, this artist is performing. Everybody gets their own label or banner, and they're like trying to invite as many people. It's like a popularity contest. Whoever gets the most cheers pretty much is going to win the competition. So, I mean,
Number 1017 in the building, straight out of Memphis. New 1017 chain for I see as a motherfucker. Put it on point, man. I got so many things I'm hanging out the burger counter. I was drinking, he gon' put me straight, so let me check my outlet. I just bought me one of them what you call it, it boosted my stamina. I'm fucking out on the balance, stuck, guess I just eat that. I'm in my own red car to tarantula. Fuck a challenge, yeah, me hoes ain't got no knowledge, bro. What's the knowledge? I keep throwing rubber.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.